Hi friends, welcome back. So today I am going to do my planner lineup for 2019. As you can see, I have a bunch of planners. I love planners and I use them, and so I feel like as long as I use them and they're functional for me, I can just use as many as I want. So I'm going to walk through my lineup, what I'm using, how I'm using it. So this will be a long one, so grab a cup of coffee. I have mine here, and we'll get going. So I'm going to start with I'll start with my daily stack. How's that? I have a weekly and a daily stack. So okay, that's probably these. There's quite a few that I use every day. But let's just start with these two here. I'll show you what I have. Okay, so these two are my on-the-go planners. So this is a pocket traveler's notebook, and I've been using this all of 2018. And my husband got me this Hobonichi Weeks for Christmas. It was in my stocking. And so I've been setting it up and playing in it because it comes with, I'll give you guys a walkthrough of this one in case you haven't seen a Hobonichi Weeks. He got this actually on Amazon, so I'll try to link it below. I think they still have it. So they have extra weeks, which are larger. And so I also have a cover coming for this. So I will be doing a setup in this and showing you when I get the cover. But I saw a picture of my grandson in there. He's so beautiful. So this is how it comes. It's very thin paper, in case you guys are not familiar with Hobonichi. But I find that so far, like I've been using it for the month of December, and I really like it. So you have your forward planning. So you have your year here, your year before, and your current year coming up. And then this is your like at a glance. It's very small though, but that's why I use a small pen in this one. So you can kind of pre-plan in here if you want to. I don't use it for that, so I haven't used it. Okay, so then they have their monthly views. It actually starts in December, so you can use it the month before into it. And it goes all the way through December of the current year, I'm pretty sure. 8, 9, it just has 9. It has Japanese writing, so if you don't like that, then you wouldn't like this. But I don't mind it because it has 12, so I know that's December. So that's what it does. And so I kind of use this all kind of for bills and different things. That's why I was using it before I got my B6. I have my B6, I'm using that for bills now. So I don't exactly know how I'm going to use these monthly inserts yet, and if I'm going to use them at all. So there's the monthly inserts. And then you have your weeks, and it starts actually, see, it has 11. So it starts the last week of November. Let me zoom you guys in a titch so you guys can kind of see it better. There we go. So you can see there's my hand, and that's how big this is. This is about the biggest size of my hand. But so it has your week over here, and you have little notches here, so you can draw lines and kind of keep different sections if you want. You even have a very light line over here on the grid. As you can see, there is ghosting. Like I said, this is my listing planner, and I do not mind it for that. So that's what I'm using it for right now. So it kind of is I throw this in my bag. I'm going to use this as my wallet. I'm going to set it up as my wallet and see how I like it. It comes with 2 strings. One of them I use for the monthly view, and one of them I've been using for the daily view. So let me just show you. I kind of started a little bit, and then I started writing just my listing. I decorated it last week in here, and then I didn't even end up using it. So let's be honest, it's not like that. I don't think I'm going to be using it for that kind of a thing. I love these pages though, so I had them extra, so I used them. I was planning on just doing my dinner so I could have my to-buy list here. I'm going to use it this way. I'm going to put my dinners in here, and I'm going to put my to-buy list when I have my grocery listing thing. I think that's what I'm going to do with it. Just when I'm out and about, the errands I need to run and the things I need to pick up. So I want this to be like a complete pickup list, and I'll be doing a plan with me in this. You'll see it. So I'm going to have this to be like my pickup, what I need to pick up, and then any appointments, and I just want them to have me in here as well. So this is a pencil board, and I actually cut it down and rounded it to fit in here, so I have a little bit more stability. So this is actually it's for a standard traveler's notebook, but like I said, I cut it down. They're just a couple of dollars, so they're not expensive. So that is that. So that's how I'm going to be using this. I'm going to try to use this as my, as my on-the-go planner instead of my pocket, but I think I might be heading back to this because I really did love this, how I used it. This ended up being this much crafting inserts in here the last of the month, and it's just kind of my on the go. And then I had my list down here and different things that I would write down for like my grocery list and things in here that way. And this was my menu planner. So I really did like this, and I might go back to this, but I'm going to try for a minute this one here since it was a gift. I'm going to try and use it and see if I can incorporate it. So that's how I'm using this one. So that's that. My next planner is and grab here is, you guys have seen this one a lot probably lately because I've really been sharing it more and more. Because I think kind of we get stuck in a rut of just using the same or the most, let me zoom out just a little bit, there we go. We kind of get into a rut of using what's the most popular, and I don't abide to that, so I use what's the most functional for me. And this is a half-letter size. This is actually called a junior size notebook. They have the ARC, ARC, which is Staples sells it, or you can get the Tool, TUL, which is Office Max or Office Depot. They sell these. And this is just the clear one. They're sold out a lot because they're inexpensive. The ARC ones from Staples you can get for like $3.50 right now. They're on sale. The Tool ones here, they're more. They're like $8.50, but you know, either or. They both are the clear, which you can decorate it however you want to. You guys have seen me probably decorate this, or set it up, so I'm not going to go through it too much. I'll just go very quickly, but I have my goals here for my future planning, which I'm going to start today, which is why I'm doing this flip through now. And then I have my dailies, which I just started kind of using. It's kind of you're on the go there. My weekly here, which you guys probably have seen me use quite a bit. It looks like this from Jacinia Printables. And then I have a calendar in here, and I've just set these up. I use Examon Plans pages in here, but it's just the functional planner. This is a half-letter size from Annie Plans. Then I have personal, which is a grid in here. I'm going to use it for some journaling ideas, or just maybe even a doodle if I want to. Just whatever I want. This is just my personal information that I want to keep here. I have my order tracker from Annie Plans as well. And then I have some, I have some notes in here. These are the ARC, ARC. That's the brand from Staples. So that's what I have going on in here. Then I have a pocket here. That's Martha Stewart. And then I keep my weekly inserts that I'm using in here as well, and some small functionals that I use for this planner. So that is this one here. This is my catch-all everything planner. I really love this one. So I use it, I'm in and out of it every single day. I throw it around. It's just, it goes in my computer bag with me. Everything, everywhere I go with work, this happens to go with me. So that being said, this is my catch-all everything for my family. This goes with me a lot of places as well, and this is a standard, so I know that like B6 is the most popular right now, and so is A6, but I really like the old-fashioned standard, so that's the size that works for me. I also tend to journal in this one quite a lot, so I've set this up as well, but I'll do a quick little flip through for you. These are the inserts that I'm using in here. I haven't done it in a Plan With Me yet in here, but this is, I'm going to be doing it, this is the today, oh nope, today's actually the 30th, so I'm going to get this going. So this is another insert that I just have here. She just did these dated if you're interested in it. I like the blank one, so I can have my week. I'm just going to do some tip in. I'm going to put some washi and washi it in, and then have my listing on the go for like my shopping list, my to-do, meals, different things like that. And then this will be all my kids' schedules, everything like that. Different appointments for my kids, as I have a lot. My grandson, the different hours that I'm watching him, kind of like everything like that is going to go in this one. And then I have a list one here. This was a collab. So these inserts, because they're standard, the only person that, like the ones that sells this the best is Annie Plans Printables. All these are Annie Plans. This was her collaboration with the Planner Society, and that's what it looks like here. It's really pretty. It matches the kit, and then you have your listing in here. So I like having lots of lists. And then my next one here is my week at a glance. This is kind of how I was going to future plan in this, but to be honest, I don't know how much I will use this in here, but we'll see. And then this is my insert that I use for, this one just came with it. I use this for recipes and whatnot. I keep a lot of recipes. I'm constantly, I love to cook, so I'm constantly trying recipes and trying new things out. So that's what this is for. It's just a blank one. From, this is actually Carpe Diem, same as the notebook, and I just covered it with paper. And this is also part of the collab with the lists right here. And this is just your month at a glance, and it's for goals. And these are going to be for my personal goals in here. I have one for my work planner, but this is for my personal goals. And then you have one for each month so that you guys can put your goals per month there if you want to. So that is everything that I have in this planner. So the three I just showed you are my most used, these three. This one was my brand new, but this one was there before. Those are my most used planners all the time. Okay, now this one here, I don't really show much on my channel. It's getting really fat already. But this is my happy planner. I love discount planners, in case you didn't notice that. This is my family planner. I keep it out for my family to write in. So it's kind of like a pre-planner for my family. They kind of write down their schedules. You can see here. This is how I use it. I decorate it with just dollar store stickers because you don't necessarily have to have them. I can do a quick little flip through here. Again, these are all just for different, I'm planning out my trips. My kids can see this, kind of go to it, reference it. Like you can see here, I was watching dogs, so I have to give my son to ride to work because his car was in the shop. I have dogs, like this is what it is. It's just for filling out. Everyone can see what I have going on if they need help, because my kids are always over at my house. So anyway, this is the kind of current month here. I just started to use, I really like these inserts here are from the Happy Planner. So I just pulled them out of the book. This was the kit I'm using for New Year's in this one. But yeah, so these are just my functional, these are what I use for this planner. It's just very, very functional as well. So you can kind of see I was trying to keep track of some things that we were doing, some flights. Yeah, I kind of stopped here and kind of fell off the wagon for the last little bit. Oh no, just for that week. I guess I kind of wrote things in here. So this is just my very, very simple, very, you know, very simple. And I keep my months done pretty far in advance because that's how my kids can write in here. I haven't done March yet because I have a special kit for that because it's my son's birthday. And then, so here's like April, and then May, and then June, I think. Oh, I think I have July decorated as well. No, I have July ready to decorate. So that's really all I do in this planner. I keep my months going on, and then I write things throughout the week for my kids. They can write their schedules in there, and I kind of use this as a jumping off point, and then I put it in here because this is always with me. So, I mean, do I need this much? No. But that's not the point, right? The point is to do what you want that makes you happy. So that's what I do. So this is a Happy Planner. I love this one. I really do. And yeah, that's what I use it for. Now my next one is a new, this is another half letter sides. This is a Martha Stewart disc bound. This is new. So last year I used a horizontal Happy Planner. So let me show you. It looks like this because I think I took this disc off. I think I was going to switch these discs, but I didn't. But anyway, this looks like this. This is my Bible journaling planner. I'm not going to show every little thing, but I will show. So here's my reading, my Bible reading. You can kind of, let me just put this back on, it's bugging me. You can kind of see my reading here. This is what I do. This is my reading for the month. And then I would go and, let me see, some of this isn't, like this isn't. So this is, I'm just writing the scripture down. And then as I got on in the year, I wrote down more how it applied, my thoughts to it, and things like that. And that's how I used this for this year. This is actually a double. I could continue to use this one if I want to, but I'm thinking that I'm going to use this one here. I've already set it up. I'm following the God and Glam Bible Study group. If you're interested in following her, she has a channel on YouTube. I think it's called God and Glam, or it's the Paper and Glam is her main channel, and then Paper and Glam is her shop. So I just follow that. This is the reading here. And then I just read, this is what you read every day, and then I just write how it applies to me, or whoever you want to do it. You know, this is the whole year laid out for you. And you can buy these. She will mail them to you if she's not sold out. And then because you begin again on December, so that's when the Christian year starts in December. And then these are the inserts that I have, kind of decorated them up for this next little bit. These are just from Annie Plans Printables. And I'm going to write down kind of in here, I want to write down the scripture, and I don't know if I'm going to write the whole scripture, but I'm going to write some different thoughts and feelings about that scripture. So these are the inserts I picked for that. And I didn't want to leave it blank. I wanted to have just a little bit of deco. So I kind of preset these up. You can kind of see here. And then I have the new year. Yeah, with the old and with the new. I just used some Happy Planner stickers here. And that's about it. And I'll print a month at a time and stick them in here. Then I also am part of I joined her book club. I did this last year as well, I just didn't show this. But I got the insert here, and then these are the stickers. So these are the books we're going to be reading every month, and this is when the chats are, and they're the live YouTube videos. That's what they are. And then I use some of her stickers. I think they're fun. This is from this year. These are the books I read, and I joined. I did not have time to join this book chat, but I did read the book, so I just haven't put it on there. And then these are the inserts. No, these are not the inserts I'm using for this one. So let me take these out. These are my bill inserts, and I've already moved these to a different planner, so let me just take these out. So this is just the monthly view, and I'm using this just to write down the books I'm reading each week, because I want to keep track of the books I'm reading and making sure that I'm reading at least one book a month. That's a goal for me, otherwise more than that if I can. So that's what I want to use these monthly inserts for. And then this is just my holiday planner in here. I just have some, these are the meal plan stickers. This is a pre-plan that I was going to use for a pre-plan. I don't know if I'm going to use that in here, so I just have it in here anyway. And then these are some of my goal stuff from I just love her little dashboards and things. I like to punch them and put them in here. And this is her January kit, so you can get these monthly kits if you're interested. Resolutions, I'm doing this now. That's why I'm filming all this so I can use it. So anyway, that's it. That's what I have in here. So that is it's going to be my scripture, my Bible, and my my reading. So my Bible and my book reading kind of planner. So that's that one. So this is pretty much an everyday as well, I guess. I should put that in my everyday pile. Another one that's my everyday is my Bible, my bullet journal. So this is a Limon, is the name of it, and I will walk you through this. I just kind of set this up. They have thicker paper, so I really like this. I was actually going to use a different planner, but my husband surprised me and bought me this as another Christmas present. He really outdid himself this year. So I've set this up. So all the stickers that I have in here are from Planning with Kay on Etsy. Okay, so these are her stickers. I'm going to write down the different birthdays each month. And then some of these dates are off because they're from last year that I didn't use, but I'm just going to wipe them out and rewrite the dates on here. So some of them are wrong. But this is just for me to keep track of holidays and school schedules. So when there's school's off, so I'm just going to highlight the days that are off of school. So that's all that this is, and maybe some future planning trips because this stays right by my bed. And so I kind of write in here and plan different business trips with my husband. So these are busier with things going on, so that's why I left these. These are not as busy, so I just left the little spots there. That's why I did that. And again, all these are from Planning with Kay. And then this year is really a year for me to get back into shape, and I don't really care so much about the weight. It's more about the size, but this is just really sadly, this is just the best way to check in, right? To see how you're doing. And this is not straight, and I can't fix it, but that's what it is. So these stickers, I believe, are from, let me see, Sunshine. Let me see if I have it back here. Let me see. Trying to see if I have it. Yeah, Sunshine Sticker Co. is where I got these. And it comes with 24 on a sheet, and I love that because I'm going to use the 12 for the monthly view, and I'm going to use one per month. So I can use that. And I got a couple of different really neat things from her. So I'll walk through this in just a minute, but that's where I got these. And again, these are just little quote boxes and things from Planning with Kay. So I'm going to do my monthly check-in here, and then I haven't finished setting this up. I'm going to put a travel log here, and I'm going to put a book read and a couple other. I left it blank for just a couple other things in case I wanted to have some like trackers. So this is my January setup. Again, you guys, I don't draw very well. I'm really trying to, and that's, I guess, what's important. I'm just challenging myself, but I am using the stickers. This was a kit from not Exomom Plans. She's my favorite, so I always talk about her, but this is from Planning with Kay. These tabs actually come in the back. There's 6 of them, and the wording is from, I believe it's from that Sunshine place as well. So this is just a big calendar that she sells, a fresh start, new possibilities. And I'm going to put my word of the year probably here or here. And I think it's going to be passion is the word that I'm picking because I want to do all things with passion. So that's what I'm going to do. This is my 2 lines a day, 1 line to 2 lines a day kind of review at the end of the day, kind of my favorite thing of the day. This is really to focus on positivity and to kind of keep away depression, to see the positivity in your life because it's there if you look for it. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. And then I have a doodle challenge that I follow every month. It is from the Petite Planner, and I just print off her little thing. She has it on Instagram, and I just doodle and follow her doodles. I have this set up. This is going to be my lettering challenge. I'm really trying hard to work on my lettering style. So I'm going to follow a letter challenge. I think it's from Christina. If you follow me on Instagram, I will show you guys what I'm following there. But anyway, that's what that is for. And then this is just to keep track of my gym. This is my gym and my savings, and I want it to be very small. So if I ate healthy, if I followed my eating plan, if I went to the gym, I'm just going to highlight the days. And this is just a water bottle. This is a freebie. You get a freebie every time you order from Planning with Kay, so I have a bunch of these. But I'm just trying to save about $300 a month. So if I reach that, I'm going to highlight and color those in, and I thought I'll just use that water bottle because I have a whole bunch of them. And then this is my monthly overview. I'm going to use this section as the currently section in like the Happy Planner. So what I'm currently eating, planning, listening to, watching, whatever like that, I'm going to fill those in there, and that will be my monthly overview. And that is how I'm going to use it each month. So if you're interested in watching me set these up, I am just using stickers though, so it's not going to change much than what you see here. That's pretty much what it's going to be every month. But anyway, so that is my journal oh, not sharing really journal. So I think there's 180 pages in here. They're thicker, so there's very little ghosting, so if you want to use pen, you can. And then it does come with a pocket, and I will show you what I keep in here. I didn't use these tabs from the last year, so I have 2 of them, but it only comes with 1. And then I just have, these are the stickers I use for the monthly overview. They're from Hobby Lobby, and they're just clear, and I like them. They work really well because they're just clear. And then I have, again, these are from Hobby Lobby. I have a ruler and just a grid. I use both of these when I'm setting them up, so I keep them in there. My weight trackers, I'm going to use these monthly. These are from Playing with Kay, and I just thought maybe I would use some of these like to put on here. Different like memories or things like that. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this. Maybe books. So this is from the Sunshine Sticker Co. So that's what I have in here. Things I'm going to be reaching for every month. And then it does have a band that you can put over the top. Right now I don't need it because it's very thin. There's nothing really in it right now. And then it has a loop. So just to share with you guys my one from this year, I just have a cover for Christmas. In here, I've stuck it in here. So this is completely full. You can see I've used it all year long. I have a few blank pages on the end here. But really I have used this completely. And I'm not gonna I don't want to share like every little thing, but I will share like this is a doodle challenge, for instance. This is the petite planner that I follow. And this, you can see my grandson was born, so I kind of stopped there. And I thought I wanted to kind of leave it blank because I honestly didn't do them every day. And I wanted to leave it that way. But you can see how I did do them for the rest of the year. I'll show you. Let me see if I can find one really quick. Here is here's November, and then I have December that I'm doing as well. I mean, I've done them all. So I just have a lot of, here's February. You can see I really did do these all year. So it's just my planner. I keep it by the side of my bed. That's just how I use it and how I like it. So I do recommend something like this, especially this year. This has been a lifesaver for me because I do suffer from some depression, and this has really, really helped me. So I recommend those completely. So that is how I'm using a bullet journal. Next, let me get out all of these. So these 2 are fairly new, so I'm going to move those aside, and I will show you these first. So this one is, these both are Erin Condren. This one's horizontal, and this one is vertical. And in case you guys haven't seen this one, I will give you a little show. This one is my, let me get you in frame for you guys here. This is really for memory keeping, is how I've been using it. I've just kind of filling in and doing it as a memory planner. And I have decided that I'm probably not going to be doing this year. It's just kind of like extra planning, and as much as I really like it, I just don't have time for it, and I haven't been able to keep up with it. I've been putting a picture a week in here, but I'm doing something different now with that. So you can kind of see, I did kind of go back. I have all of December's right here to do. I haven't done any of December's. So I kind of feel like I don't know that I want to do it. We'll see. I might end up going back and doing it because it's really pretty and it's fun. But anyway, we'll see. Like I said, we'll see if I end up using it. So I'm probably not going to be using this year. This is one I'm going to eliminate from my list because it just seems like extra planning, and only want to do it if it's fun for me. This other one is my horizontal planner, and I've been using this as kind of it's kind of a more of an in-depth journal, but I'm kind of going to stop using it that way, and I'm thinking I'm going to be using this as, I'll kind of set it up. This is the God and Glam pages, the paper and glam. So anyway, obviously I haven't used January yet. Here's what the week it looks like this. And so I'm thinking I'm going to be using this maybe for my gym. So I have 2 different options here. So I have this one here. So one of them I'm going to use for my gym. I'll show you the other one. I also have the Erin Condren hardbound planner. So I'm thinking I might like this one better for my health fitness planner. So this one, I was thinking about using this because you can still decorate it, but then you have room. I can write my exercises down. I can write my food down. Everything, it will fit in here really nicely. Otherwise, I was going to use this for my pre-planner, but I really don't tend to use it. And this one's dated, and I want to use this one up. So I might go ahead and just use this because this is small enough that I can also put it in my gym bag. So I might do that. So I'm going to be using one of these as that. This one I got a matching cover with my girlfriend Beth from Beth Beauty and More. And so I really kind of want to use this one because I want to kind of keep track of that. So I probably will end up using this one, but I might put down some things in here. So these are going to be my health, my diet, and my food logs kind of thing is what I'm thinking for those. And then my newer planners that are new to this year are these two here. And I've done a setup video on this one. I don't know if it's up yet. This is my Kiki K B6. And this one is so cute. It's rings. My husband gave this to me for Christmas. I'm just really excited about it. But this is going to be my my bills, my finance tracker. And that is how I'm going to use this. So this will not really leave the house. It'll be right by my computer. And that's how I'm going to use it there. So anyway, like I said, I will show you kind of how I'm using it. I just made these myself. This is my year at a glance, and these are kind of my, then you have one for each month of the inserts in here. I'm going to be using this really for keeping track of my monthly budget. It's making sure I'm staying on my monthly budget. So that's how I'm using that. And then I have another one here. Like I said, I already did a walkthrough, so are set up, so I'm not going to go too in advance. But then here's just your month, your bills, when they're due, yes or no, if you paid them. I'm going to keep track of like the main bills here, because I have a business and I also have personal bills, so this will really help me with that. And then this one here is my this year, and this is what I'm going to do because it has 4 lines, so I'm going to keep one for each week and kind of write down, like, I was probably going to divide it and put like food. I have a food budget, I have a expense budget for work, and then what else? Personal budget. So I'm just going to keep 3 different things in here and kind of use that there. And then this last one here is just lists, which I thought maybe I could use 1 per week. There's so many in here. This is awesome. So 1 per week to kind of write down kind of when I'm spending things, kind of keep track of it. And this may not be functional. I don't know if I'm going to be using it that way. I don't know. We'll see. Because I might end up just using this in a different planner and then not using this insert at all. We'll see what happens. And then the very last one here is just important dates. And I'm actually helping some of my kids pay off their car loans quicker, so I'm kind of helping them save, how much to save and what to pay and what to apply. And so that's what it has 2 columns, which is perfect for me for each. So I have one child, the other child, and kind of help them with their bills. And they have this for the whole year, and then I have just a clear piece of paper right there, a transparency. So that is my bill planner. And then last but not least, this is new to the to my planner community. My planner for the 2018, I actually used a standard notebook size for this, what I'm going to show you. And I did not show this, but I'm probably going to start showing some of this here. So this one is actually a B6 size. I just got this on Amazon. It was really inexpensive. It doesn't have any, it comes with this here. It's just a grid one in here. But it doesn't have any elastics, so you just slip it into the back. But this is why I decided to use the B6 for this. This is going to be my photo album catcher. So here is what I'm going to write down each day, what I'm documenting, and it may not be every day, it might just be a week, I don't know. And then I have these are 31 days in here. So I can journal a picture per day if I want to. And I can use this as many as I want to. If I don't want to do it per day, I can just white out and do, like, if I have like multiple pictures for one day, I can do that. But I did this in like I said, the standard last year, and I really, really loved it. So this is my photo album. I also do a photo album for my grandson, but it goes, like I said, I'll just show you, it goes to 31, and then you have a blank one here. So I just think it'll be perfect. This is from Annie Plans Printables. This is just, I cannot remember what this is called. Let me see if I can find it for you. Okay, this is called her Daily Grid B6. So that's what this is if you're looking for it. And I just think it's really fun. And I'm going to try it this first month and see if I like it. And then if I don't, I'll go back to my standard one. But I have a Foxy Fix cover, but I don't want to use that for this. So I'm just going to keep this down. I have a little portable printer, and that's how I kind of memory keep. And I love having I really loved this size because as I traveled, I took this with me everywhere, and so I could just take my little pocket printer with me. You guys have probably seen it because I've done videos with it. Here, it's right here. This is from LG. It's just a little pocket printer, and I take this with me everywhere. It has sticky paper. It's just really handy. I mean, it's super, look how small it is. It's super convenient. So I just use that for everything. And so I take it with me, and then when I'm traveling, I have a traveler's notebook kit. I cut a bunch of pages, and I kind of take it with me. So that's how I can plan on the go. And I just really enjoy that. So, yeah. And then my husband also bought me a new printer. It is a Canon printer. So I'll show that if I do end up doing any of those little larger sizes. So we'll see if I end up loving this size. She doesn't have this for the standard, but I might ask her, request that she have something like this for the standard, because I think this would be really fun to have. But anyway, that is everything, you guys. That is my planner lineup. That's how I'm kind of using everything. Like I said, some of them I won't be in every single day. Some of them I will. Some of them are for my family. It's just, I have a lot of planners, as you can see. And I love it. I'm not sorry, you know, I love it. It's what works for me. It keeps me going, keeps me functional, keeps me happy. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Maybe it gave you some fun ideas. I have a lot of you guys asking me like how to use multiple planners, how to keep it functional for you, and I hope that this helps, because you really can be a multiple planner user and keep them functional and working, and it kind of keeps you focused and organized. And I actually keep all of these, the ones I'm using regularly, in like a little book stand by my bed so that I can see them and be in and out of them, because that's also really important, is to keep them within eyesight. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm wishing you guys a great day and a happy new year, and I will see you soon. Bye.